Hello, I'm Todd Starnes. Governor Mike Huckabee is not backing down, telling Breitbart News the president's deal with Iran is idiotic and that President Obama will ultimately take the Israelis and march them to the door of the oven. The governor does have a way with words, and his remarks have caused a massive puckering among Democrats and establishment Republicans. Among those taking great umbrage, President Obama and Jeb Bush. Take a listen.
I think we need to tone down the rhetoric for sure. Look, I've been to Israel not as many times as Mike Huckabee, who I respect, but the use of that kind of language is just wrong. This is not the way we're going to win elections, and that's not how we're going to solve problems.
Well, Governor Mike Huckabee joins me now. Governor Jeb Bush says you got to tone down the rhetoric. What do you say to that?
You don't tone down the rhetoric when people are threatening to wipe a country off the face of the map and who have said that they are developing missiles, have developed missiles that will replace Israel with the Holocaust, a country that has openly vowed that they want to incinerate all the Jews, and they're happy they're in Israel because they won't have to chase them down all over the world, and who have also openly said that they are delighted that Israel, it will be so small, it's a one-bomb country. Now, when you have a country who is openly declaring that it's going to kill Jews, guess what? You better take it seriously, because the last time the world did not take seriously the threat to kill Jews, 6 million of them were murdered, 11 million people were murdered by the Nazi war machine. I take nothing back because, Todd, this is how we got in trouble. We believed that Neville Chamberlain had really created this peace deal, and everybody was celebrating it. There was no peace. The Nazi war machine rolled on and murdered a bunch of people. And the whole point, and by the way, I take exception to Jeb saying he's been to Israel about as many times as me. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. I've been going for 42 years. I've been there dozens of times. I doubt he's been there as much, but it's more importantly, this is about whether we want to stand against tyrants and tyranny.
Yet at the same time, the New York Times had a headline that says Jeb Bush scolded you, and the governor is saying that what you said is bad for the party. I want to get your reaction to that.
What's bad for the party is taking a milquetoast attitude toward the Middle East, believing that somehow that you can bring appeasement into the world. This is no time for a Chamberlain. This is time for a Churchill. We either stand against evil or we don't. We either recognize evil as what it is, or we just go ahead and believe that people are going to be kind and nice if we release them to have $120 billion so they can buy a bunch of conventional weapons. These are the people that funded Hamas and Hezbollah, that murdered Americans, kidnapped Americans, never apologized for it, never admitted it was wrong, says that they're going to destroy America, chants death to America while they're negotiating with us. No, I don't think this is a problem for Republicans. I think the problem for Republicans is when we're so weak-kneed that we won't take a stand against such stuff.
Last night on the O'Reilly Factor, you said that you didn't think President Obama likes Israel. I want to follow up on that. What did you mean when you said that?
Well, I'm just speaking from the fact that he constantly scolds Israel for building neighborhoods for their own families in Judea and Samaria, even while he's sitting down at the table with a country that vows to kill them. He's more worried about bedrooms being built in Judea than he is about bombs being built to destroy the Jews. It's just an obvious issue. That did he consult and ask the Israelis to have anything to do with these peace talks with the Iranians? He did not. Why not? Because he knew that their sensitivity to the Iranian threat was very different than his.
Oh, look, you've got a lot of critics out there that says you just said this to make headlines. At the same time, there are a lot of conservatives out there who say, way to go, Governor Huckabee. You're saying what needs to be said. I want you to respond to that. Are you out there to make headlines with this kind of stuff, or do you really mean what you say?
If it was all about trying to make headlines, I wasn't very smart, because I didn't say it on the I didn't say it on the Bill O'Reilly show. I said it on a Saturday afternoon broadcast of the Patriot Channel on satellite radio. So I just was asked an honest question. I gave a very honest, forthright answer, and it got picked up by the media. I'm not the one who blew it up. The media did. But I will not recant or back down, because I said it, because I meant it, and that's why I said it.
And probably one of the more pressing questions, have you and Geraldo made up?
Oh, I love Geraldo.
Went at it yesterday.
Yeah, you know, that's just a great kind of love between the two of us, who disagree often, but we're never disagreeable. And Geraldo's got strong positions and convictions. I respect the fact that even though we're friends he doesn't mind getting in my face and arguing and disagreeing with me.
All right, Governor Huckabee, there you have it, folks. On one side, you've got Governor Huckabee, and on the other side, you've got President Obama and Jeb Bush. As we say around these parts, we report, you decide. I'm Todd Starnes. Thanks for watching.